Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope you've not missed me too much. Basically it's just a quick update where I am with the Series 2. As you know, I was doing a engine upgrade to it, and I've had all kinds of problems trying to get the carburetor to work. I've given up on the Scootopia. Just cannot get the Scootopia one to work, so enough with that one. So it's got a Jet-X on it at the moment. I've bought a 26mm as well because that was the next step, and due to basically chipping the leg shields while I've been rebuilding and pulling it apart, I've decided to pull the leg shields and the rear runners and respray them. Also as well, what I'm going to be doing with this is changing this fuel tap to put a SIP one on, which I've got. So I'm going to need to rewire in the wiring loom, that grey part there, all the way up and into the loom for the SIP speedo which sits there. While I've actually got the headset off, if I just jump over the top here, I can show you the routing, what I did if I pull that out of the way. So what I did was I've come in here with the hydraulic across, around, over the top of the throttle. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while looking through the camera, and just tie wrapped it to the post there so it keeps away from the throttle. I've got to obviously chop down the top of that, it's too long at the moment, and the gears and what have you, I'll be changing the cables, so there'll be a bit of video showing this. I've bought a new ignition as well, so I'll go round because I don't need all these cables. With the SIP speedo, all I need is power on and off to it and ignition. So the green is ignition, then the pink should be ground, that one will bolt down, and then I have to basically work out which one's on here. I don't know why I've got such a long brown one, but I have to look at the rest of the colours on here, which ones basically meet when the ignition switch is on. And what I've noticed with the ignition switch is, I don't know if you can actually see that, where it's got the cutout, it's not actually far enough in. And I don't know why in Scooters India or whatever make these, they're always upside down. See? The key should be that way round, but when they make them, for some reason, it's just basically the keys go either way round and it's held in. I'll show you on another update video. The switch is just held in basically by a little circlip that's just holds the key against the part that rotates with the balls in it, and they don't turn it the right way up for some reason. I don't know why, I'll say, but they work perfectly well. There's nothing wrong with them. In fact, it's so new it's quite hard to turn at the moment. But like I say, that's the earth. I know that's the earth, and I know the green's the ignition. That'll go to the green on the loom, and then I have to work out whether it's brown or orange or whatever, so that I've got power from the brown in and back out again. So from the I don't know what you'd call that, board, connection board or whatever that sits behind the headlight, there'd be power coming from the battery which will go into the switch and back out again. If I can find it, that's the one that goes to the speedo. So what it does with the SIP speedo, because this is always powered, the SIP speedo will just drain the battery because it'll be on all the time. It doesn't turn on and off, and the only way I can do that is ignition and turning it on and off from there. The button that used to be there is no good for turning the SIP speedo on and off, and you can't use the existing original switch. But like I say, what I've done is I've gone, if I can sort of show you, I've gone down through here in the front down across and around the fork and down at the back for the disc brake. That way it's not getting caught anywhere, and it works. It does work perfectly, albeit not as good as the pepper pot on that beast, but that's another story. So I'm going to have to start tidying up as well because I'm getting snowed under with stuff. But that's basically a brief update of where we are at the moment. I've been busy not putting videos on because I've been stripping paint and stuff like that. So I'm not boring people with paint work. It's a laborious thing. It's something I do actually enjoy, but I mean, I painted that one and I painted this one, and obviously I painted this one. So, and I painted a few other bikes, but I don't paint for other people, I just paint for myself. This bike I didn't paint, that was already painted. Not brilliantly, but you know, once I've polished it and what have you, I've got that to a condition where it's passable. So, like I say, keep watching, stick with me. When I've painted this, leg shields, etc., then I'll start putting, I'll be pulling the wiring loom off to rewire. And then I'll be putting the wiring loom back, and I'll explain what all the connections are, because this is far from a standard wiring loom, because it's full DC, but we've been on through that with different videos. So I'll say adios for now. Keep looking after each other. Take care till the next one. Bye.